Hello everyone. I am Anusha Mishra and today I am here to talk about the most misinterpreted word in today's world, that is feminism. Okay, I know most of the people sitting out there, especially the men, literally hate this word. But you know what? If you believe in equality, I'm sorry to say, but you are also a feminist. Anyways, the reason why I refer to feminism as the most misinterpreted word is because every other person we meet has a different definition of feminism set in his or her mind. For some people, feminism is everything that hates men, while for others, it's a word meant only for the women. Some people think that feminism is all about proving the men wrong and projecting them as the evil of the society, whereas others think that feminism is a staircase which leads only women to success. And the list goes on. Different people have different opinions about feminism, but no one knows what it actually means. And this is the main reason why most of the people hate feminism as well as feminists. The definition says that feminism refers to the social, political, economic, and personal equality of all genders, which means that every person should have equal rights irrespective of their gender. Now, this is what the definition says, but the present situation projects a completely different scenario, which gives rise to a lot of questions. Like, if feminism is defined like that, then why do the feminist people talk only about the rights of women? That if feminism is all about equality, then why don't he call it equalism or something like that? What my understanding says is that this indifferent attitude of feminists exists because of the pre-existent inequalities in the society between men and women. Now, you may say that all that I'm saying is true, but it's a matter of past, and that it's 2017 and no such discrimination exists in today's world. Are you sure of it? I mean, do you really think that no girl in today's world gets discriminated because of her gender? Well, if you think so, I would suggest you to rethink on this topic, because the reality is that it still does. Even today, the literacy rate of females is considerably lower than that of males. Even today, restrictions, if any, are imposed on women and not on men. Even today, the system of dowry exists, and the list continues. And this is exactly the reason why feminism has now taken the form of social and political movements with the goal of protecting women's rights. Probably this is the reason why feminist people emphasize more on empowering women. Feminism does not wish women to have power over men, but over themselves. Now, we all understand this thing that if we want equality in the world, we first need to have equality in our own houses. And achieving this equality is a really difficult job. Because for this, we will have to deal with a lot of conventional stereotypes that exist in our society. Again, you might say that all these stereotypes and all existed in earlier days and they do not have any role to play in today's world. But I'm sorry to say, but this is again not true. Every one of us in some way or the other are indulged in stereotyping, knowingly or unknowingly. This may seem strange to you, but it is the truth. Let's take a few examples. Haven't you heard people saying to the boys that, hey, you're a boy, and boys don't cry? Or some people saying that, you like pink color, don't you think it's too girly? And a lot more. These things may seem normal to all of you, but don't you think that by saying all these things, we are denying people their basic rights? I mean, every person has the right to choose whichever color he wants to. And it's perfectly normal to feel weak at times or to cry. I mean, मर्द को भी दर्द होता है, and crying is not going to change your gender for sure. Then comes the dowry law, according to which every dowry case that reaches the court itself proves that the boy is the culprit and the girl is the victim or a bechari. Okay, I accept this that in 90% of the cases it's true. But what about those 10% cases in which innocent boys end up paying for the crime they did not even commit? Don't you think it's not justified? And it's all because of those conventional stereotypes. In fact, the list does not end here because the same happens with women as well. I think every one of us might have heard people saying proudly that बेटी नहीं, ये तो मेरा बेटा है. क्यों भाई? Are only the boys supposed to do all the good deeds or make their parents proud? Can't the girls do the same? And then some people are like, look at her, even after being a girl, she's doing so good. And I just don't understand if being a girl is congenial to a disability. This is just not acceptable that why people expect every girl to be weak and every boy to be strong. And why do they presume that every boy is a culprit and every girl is a victim? Because this is just not true. I think every person at some point has faced gender discrimination in his or her life. Maybe unknowingly, but they have. And feminism is that word which wants to eradicate this gender discrimination completely. The concept of feminism says that every person, before being a boy or a girl, is a human being. It says that every person has the right to equality. Every person has the right to feel weak or strong, to choose whichever subject they want to choose whichever color they want to, and to do anything and everything without the fear of getting judged. Feminism is not about taking all the rights of men and giving it to the women, but about giving equal rights to both men and women. And a feminist is not a girl or a boy taking girl's side, but any person who understands equality and full humanity of both men and women. That's all. Thank you everyone for watching this video. If you like this video, please click the like button below and also do share and subscribe. Thank you.